Hey guys, what's up? It's Greggles from the Greggles and Dan Show on YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about the NVIDIA Shield TV and my thoughts and should you buy it. So I've had it since the day really it came out, so I guess it's been about 2 weeks now. And it so far, basically it can do everything and it does it really well. The one thing I wish it came with is the regular remote instead of I love having the game controller because you have the ability to basically control the TV and you have the ability to play games, whereas you really wouldn't have that ability with just the remote. But having the remote, even if it was just a cheaper remote, would have been really nice because sometimes it's just nice to hold that instead of this big clunky controller. Some other things that I've had issues with is I had to get my controller that came with the game controller RMA'd. It was super duper squeaky. Other than that, it worked well, but it was super duper squeaky. The controls on the controller itself are kind of loud sometimes when you are hitting the A button, A, X, Y, B buttons. But other than that, the interface, which is the same as any Nexus player, basically is really nice. I mean, it's nice to be able to just, put a memory card in. This is running off one of my micro SD cards, and it just plays without having to really fidget with it. It hasn't struggled in any video formats that I've seen. It plays 4K, smooth, 1080p, obviously, 60 frames a second, everything. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, you have the stream games, which is free right now, and this works pretty damn well. It's improved a lot since day one. Having the ability to play all these games for free is amazing. They're not the newest games, but they are they're not bad games. There's a lot, some good games you can get in here, some good stories and things. And for free, you can't beat that. I hope they don't go the same pricing structure that GameFly streaming has on the Amazon Fire TV, because the Amazon Fire TV one is like $7 or not. They have a $7 plan and the $10 plan, and it only includes like 5 or 6 games. I don't think that's a great deal. I think it should be an all-you-can-eat package, if anything. And they seem to be adding I know it seems like I think they add about 1 game a week, it seems, to this service, which is pretty good. And right now it's at about 60, 70 games probably right now, which is nice. Then you have your downloaded games, which is Android games, so games you can basically buy in the store, but some of them are enhanced for this system, so you'll get better looking graphics and maybe some better performance than you would on just a phone. You can look at featured new releases coming soon. There's a bunch of categories here to kind of break it down. And then you also have your GeForce games, which is super cool. This is anything that's on Steam that's on your PC. So you load this up, and it launches on your PC at the same time. And it's just super smooth. I haven't had any issues. You can look at the store. This is on the Steam store. You can play all these games on here. And they are super duper smooth. This is a haunted game. There's just so many. This is a game console unlike any other, really, which is nice because you can play Android games, PC games from your PC if you have an NVIDIA 660 and above, or 650 and above, I believe. And then you also can stream the games from their server without having an NVIDIA PC, so it's nice. You can play GTA on here, obviously NBA 2K. These are hot games on the consoles and on PC, so it's kind of nice to just be able to. This does everything, and for $199, it's definitely the future of gaming. You can look at your library. You can pull up. You can put your emulators on here. So if there's not a good emulator for it on Android, you can run the emulator off your PC and stream it to your NVIDIA Shield TV, and it plays amazingly. Go back to the home. Netflix plays perfect. I haven't had any issues with Netflix. load it up right here just so you guys can see the interface. The interface is very similar to the Amazon Fire TV one. So, Orange is the New Black. It's out now. I gotta watch that. That's a really good show. But I mean, it has the same interface as a lot of these other shows. I mean, other systems. If you download Android games, or it'll show it right here as its own little tab, which is nice. Apps, tons and tons and tons of apps. You can sideload apps. I mean, this thing does everything. And it does it so well. I mean, you can, even apps that aren't in the store for this device, you can still sideload them on them, and almost all of the ones I've sideloaded have run perfectly fine. I've put an emulator on, a benchmark app on there, and Tutu benchmark app ran fine. You can plug in a mouse. It recognizes the mouse and the keyboard instantly. USB hard drives and thumb drives work perfectly fine. Micro SD cards. It has so many ports. You don't have to fidget with it at all. It just works awesome. So if you guys are if you're thinking about buying it, without a doubt, buy it. There's no reason you shouldn't buy it. It's perfect, pretty much. And I say pretty much because I've had problems with the controller. Obviously, I got that RMA'd, and they overnighted me a replacement super quick, but just the annoyance of having to do that was kind of annoying. My buddy's having trouble with getting his turned on, which, I mean, could be a faulty power supply, or the control itself could be messed up. But otherwise, it just has everything, and it's just really perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better media player or game console out right now. And NVIDIA, I know in the past with their other products, has put out updates super fast. So buy, try, don't buy. I would say definite buy. And if you guys have questions or comments, leave them in the description. And otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.